there we have it. Our canola field is fully harvested and ready to sell. So welcome back to Western Mods. We're here, episode 11 now. We've finally done our first harvest of our bigger field there. Now, annoyingly, it's given me just a little bit over a full trailer load. So I'm going to have a little bit left over, but what is the price looking at right now? So I'll get 1,064 and it's going down quickly. So this is the best price I'll get for it for quite a while. So what was it at? Let's wait for it to load back in. If I held it, I could get an extra 500, but I don't think I'm going to do that. We need money, and we need money quick. So I'm going to head down to the store to get this all sold, which will make us nowhere near as much as I was hoping. We will get a little over 8,000, and that will be it. So it's not amazing, but every little helps. So I think the plan for today, we'll sell this stuff off and we'll see how much money we have left after that. Now, there's not really any big purchases that I need to make in the next few months. I've got another wheat field that will be growing soon. That will be used as feed for the chickens. I need to get that field replanted now as well. But what I'm thinking is, it might be time I build a small yard. I've got a lot of equipment left all over the place, really. It's beginning to be a pain to find, so I'm thinking of building two separate yards. One small one by the grass field, where I can store all the equipment I use for my grass cutting and baling, and then another small one up at the top by my two bigger fields, where I'll be able to put all of my fieldwork equipment, my roller and my seeder, plough, that kind of stuff, because that way I can have it organised. It's in the place where I'm going to use it the most, rather than having one yard for everything and have to drive all around the farm when I need something. So I think that's what we're going to go with. I need to see how much money I get first to see if I can actually afford to build both of them. If I can't afford both, then we'll just go with the one for now. And then as we sell more stuff as the month goes on, I think the next purchase I'm going to make in terms of something that's actually going to make me money, I think we're going to go with bees, because it's the most passive income you can get on the game. You do not have to do anything for them. They will just make the money themselves. And I love that. Plonk it down and do what they've got to do. Is this the right place? Yeah, my money's going up. This must be the right place. So I'm expecting just over 8,000. It'll be about 8,400 maybe. So not amazing, but it's 8,400 we didn't have at the beginning of the episode, so we've got 8,500, so I was close. That's not too bad, and it's, yeah, it should be good enough for me to build a small yard. I'm not quite sure what kind of buildings I want to be using. I want to try and tie it in with the rest of the yard, so I'm thinking I'm gonna sell the other like the other small shed that I had, that I started with, the one that's outside my farmhouse, and then I can just use that area as my little house rather than having equipment stored there. Eventually I do want to build a new house. Don't know if we'll ever get round to it because it's a little bit of a waste of money really, but when we get to a point where we're making more money, it won't matter as much. But I'm not sure where I want to build it. That's something we'll think of. Maybe it'll be something I build on a separate plot of land. Not sure. It's something we'll have to think about, but I definitely don't want to stick in that little highbow house forever. Maybe eventually I can buy this ranch here and move into a proper ranch, sell off all my stuff, and move into here. Plenty of sheds and stuff for me to use. But that was the original idea for my series, was I was going to purchase both plots of those land. So I had the ranch and the small space outside it, but I figured the space that you get outside it, if you look at the map, you'd get that little area there. So you could build a fairly large farm here and then just a really long one there. But I wouldn't have really had any area to do grass work really, unless I split this into two. I guess animals could have gone aside. Now that I think about it a bit more, I probably could have made it work. But I'm happy with the plot we chose. At the beginning, it's doing what it needs to do. So, I can't complain. And it's given me a bit more freedom to kind of build wherever I want, really. So, I'm going to drop this trailer off. I'm going to drop it off over here so it's a little bit more out of the way. I'm going to scout out my land a little bit. Now I don't really like this area here for a yard because of the amount of stumps that are here. I've just crashed into two of them already. Can't really build one on that side though because that's not my land. If I didn't have that up there, I could have done my field work one there. Go to this area here. I'm not seeing any stumps here. So this could work. Or, alternatively, I could build another, I could make another small field here, really, couldn't I? Maybe do a yard in the trees. That could work. Right, let's... First off, there wasn't anything good in here, was there? No, there was not. Right, let's jump into the construction. So I definitely want sheds. I don't want any of the base game sheds. They're all very expensive and not really good enough for me. What's this multi-use farm shed? So that's the ones that you get. They look like they're the ones that are in the ranch, but that's expensive. The old shed, is that the one I've got built up over here? No, this is actually bigger, isn't it? Yeah, definitely a fair bit bigger. So that could actually, for 3,000, I think I'm going to go with that. Now let's get all the way over here. Where's going to be the best place for it? Maybe here in the trees? Come forward a little bit so I've got space to turn around off of that. I want to turn free mode on. And I'm going to place it. Right. We have begun. Look at all my doors as well. Maybe I should have looked through some more before I just placed one down. That's too small. That must be what I got over there. But it's a very similar build style, so I could just do one here as well, because then I can park up my harvester and my tractor in there. Before I carry on, how much can I sell it? Like, what is this and how much can I sell it for? Small shelter, it's worth 3,000. Okay, I'm selling that. And that basically pays for that first one that I put down. So I don't have any more than that. I do kind of like the idea of putting this smaller one here. Because it will go right into there. That's good, we're going with it. Oh, I didn't put free mode on. I'll tell you what then, what we'll do is we'll sell that. Can I just place 2 of these? They're so much cheaper. Oh, they go a little bit closer together as well. Actually, you know what? We're building a yard, let's build a proper one. Ah, there's a tree there. I was going to put it on the other side. Right. Now I want to head back over here. Actually, I don't need to head back over there. I can just do it from over here. I need to check what type of path I was using. Painting. It's not asphalt, is it? It's not dirt. Gravel dirt. Yeah, that's the one. Right, using this, I can get my area marked out where the actual yard will be. There we are. It's not massive, but it's better than what I'm using at the moment. And then I want to lead this through the trees. Come out there. And we'll also just round off this little bit here as well. Can do that a bit better. That's looking good. Right, let's start to get some equipment over there. First off, combine can be parked straight into one of the sheds. Hopefully it fits. I don't see why it wouldn't. But at the price I've paid to do this, I might actually be able to do my grasswork one as well. I don't think this is going to fit. I'm also doing this at completely the wrong angle. As long as I can get the rear end in. Yeah, that's perfect. Then we can jump into the tractor. We'll get the sprayer tucked away first. Plenty of herbicide left in this. I think I want to round this little corner off here as well. I'm the worst backwards driver possible in this game. Right, that's that one done. Where's the front of this? Over here. plenty of fertiliser and plenty of seed in it as well, which is good because that means I can get straight onto sorting this field out afterwards. I think if I just spin this around, I can kind of place that there. Yeah, I am just quickly going to jump back into construction before I forget to do it. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Painting. Back on the gravel dirt. Just to round this bit off a little bit. There we are, that looks better. Now I should just go around and find the rest of my equipment. I think most of it, I'm not going to bother taking the path around, most of it I think I've left over here. That should only be my grass stuff. Yes, it is. So they'll both be over here. The water barrel can stay out here. The roller, that can finally be tucked away. And I'm so glad because I've crashed into that thing so many times. Feels a little bit weird here now. It's all quite bare. I'm just going to cut straight across. In. Drop it off. Right. Go back across, grab the roller, and then I guess I can drag my trailer over here as well. And then I'm going to look at building the second yard for all of my grass work. I can get out the tree. I can. Maybe I should do a cut through from the house as well, through the trees. There's another little path. Okay, that one was pretty clean. I was happy with that first job. Over here to get my trailer, and that should be everything for now. Head back up here. I think much like what I've done with the cedar, I think it's kind of just going to be dumped around the edge. There is fine. Right, well this is a lot better already. But how could I go about building through the trees? It's doable. Let's do it. What's the width that I use? That one. We'll come from here. I can't even see where the yard is. It's all kind of a lot of guesswork. Oh no, I see it now, I see it. Through these trees, we'll curve around here a little bit. Thread the needle through them. Then I'm not going to be able to see for a little bit, so a little bit of guessing. But we ended up in the right place. I'll try and cut it around so it looks like the road just carries on going. Boom. Right. And that means we can take this little path through the trees to get back to the main area. I'm going to want to move this water barrel. I can just put it next to that tree. Just over here is alright. Perfect, that's that one done. I'm just going to leave those two there for now. Right, grasswork yard. This one's going to be a little bit more of a pain because of the stumps. So I want to find that same shed, I think. That £900 one. Or should I just go with a 3-bay one? What do I have to get in there? A fair bit. Maybe we do just go with this. And one of those on the edge. Price isn't going to be too bad. And by the looks of it, I've managed to avoid getting any stumps in the area that I wouldn't want them. Let's carefully paint the area in front and get the little curve that we want on it. Then we can get all this area done. Probably want a little bit more of a curve on that. Yeah, that's looking good. Now, time to get this stuff away. Great start. I really want to try and do it in the order that I'm going to use them, so... Got mower. Probably doesn't need its own bay, but to get its own bay. Header up next. Is this gonna fit in? I think it's gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze, but it should just about. Beautiful. Then we want the windrower, and I'm not going to try and back that trailer into it. The trailer can sit on the side of the yard. Swing it round. Oh, this one's not gone as well. No, not as well at all. Lock that one there. Baler. It's actually, now that I'm going through it and I'm organising it all, it's a lot of equipment that we've got actually. We've managed to get a lot of value into this farm in the first 10 episodes. 11 if you count this one as well. Although technically we haven't bought any new equipment this episode. I really am no good at this. Nope, nope, wrong way. It's just start going from the beginning. Line up a bit better this time. Boom, there we go, that'll do. And then we'll grab the trailer and we'll just do... Okay, we won't grab the trailer. Comes back into a trailer now either. And I think we'll just pop this up next to the shed. On the other side. Swing it around here and plop it just there. Right. That's 2 yards built up. I just want to sort out that corner there. I don't like how that looks. So if I go to painting, gravel dirt, that's what we want. Right, there we are. That looks much better now. And we'll take the tractor back up to the top because the next things we've got to do are more field work. We won't have to deal with the grass for another couple of months. It might actually be next month, come to think of it. But we'll see when the next day rolls around what's what. Pull the tractor in and... Yeah, this is good. This is definitely much better. What I want to do quickly is I just want to grab this plough. I want to go up to that area up top that I found. And I haven't done anything with this area because I thought it was full of stumps, but it looks like it's actually fairly clear. All along here. You can see where the forest ground is, but all of this is just open. So I could do a small little square field coming along here, alongside the track. Then we'll have that gravel track going in between that field, which we need to decide what to put in next. I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Maybe I'll go back to oats because it's a quick grower, good yield, it'll make us money quick. I'll probably do that in between episodes, get that all planted. I think now what I want to do is I am just going to mark out a bit of an outline for this field here. I want to take this a bit slow so that I don't go too far onto that path. Turn it around here. Can't actually see what angle I'm heading at, so I don't know how straight this is going to be. My guess is going to be not very, but it doesn't really matter. And this turn on the end I need to be good with because I want to get it as close to that path as possible. Really make the most of my space. That's going well. Right, there we have it. I think it's only a little field, actually very little, but more fields is more money. So maybe what I could actually do is plant wheat in this one and have this one as the wheat field that's going to make the food for my chickens, because I don't feel like I need a massive one, and that field over there is a lot bigger. I feel like I'd rather have the smaller field for my chicken feed, and then I can have the larger one actually producing crops that I can sell or produce further. I don't know, but I will get this ploughed up in between episodes, as well as get that one planted there with something. I will think of something. I know I said oats, but I'm not too sure about that one. I'll tell you what we'll do to find out. Stop this for a second. Oats take 4 months to grow, everything else is about 6. So we'll look at the prices. I should have checked what month we were in before I did this though. We are in April. So oats will be ready in August. Everything else is October kind of time. So in August, okay, we don't want oats. So we're not doing oats. Wheat I've already got planted. Barley's not going to be too bad. Actually, it's probably only going to be about 650, 700. Canola we've done. I don't want to do canola again. Sorghum's not too bad. Soybeans will be terrible, so I'm not doing soybeans. I can't really do sunflowers or corn because I don't think I can get a corn header for my harvester. Definitely can't afford them unless that one fits. But so no corn, no oats, sorghum's not too bad. Canola is gonna be the best one, and I've just harvested a canola field, but when it's gonna be that high, that's definitely gonna be the best one to go for. So we'll replant that as canola. I've just accidentally hired a worker for a second there, but yeah, that big field that we just harvested the canola from will become canola again, because I should get a good price for it when I harvest it. And I think I'll get this one planted straight up with wheat, and this will become my chicken feed farm. All of that I'm going to do in between episodes. You know, it's stuff you've seen me do before. I don't want to, I've said this many times before, I don't want to bore you just doing the same thing over and over and over again, because if I recorded every time I planted a field, we could easily make this series hundreds of episodes long, and it will just be me driving up and down the same field. So I don't want to do that. I want to keep it fresh, keep it interesting. So I'll get that done in between episodes. I'll get this finished off. But I think for now, we don't have much more we can do today. So I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Very productive day, definitely. We've got that canola harvested, sold, and using money to build 2 new yards so I can finally store my equipment away. Make the farm look a little bit neater, so that feels good. I'm not too sure what next episode will bring. We'll have to see what rolls around on the next day. I'll probably get these finished off, planted, enrolled and ready to go, and then we'll head to the next day and see what's going on and what we could do in the next episode. But for now, if you've watched all the way through, thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, I do have another series where I'm over on Somerset Farms. I've got a little bit more freedom on that one and a little bit more money. But if you are enjoying this one, it'll be worth checking that one out. And if you have enjoyed it, do make sure you drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Tell me what can I do to make this farm better? Where do we go from here? And if you are enjoying the series so far, do make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again very soon.